But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, this is important, when he is about to sound, then the mystery of God is finished as he preached through the prophets. Very powerful imagery here that we're seeing. The angel's positioning on the foot on the land and the sea conveys that God's rule has now been, at this point in time, has now been established over both the Gentiles, who are represented by the sea, and the Jews, who are represented by the land. That's Revelation 10:5. This individual, this angel, has the characteristics of most likely Jesus himself, and something has been accomplished. Now, the prophets often saw this Gentile inclusion in the new age. However, according to Ephesians 3, watch what Paul says here. They apparently, like Isaiah and others, did not fully understand or grasp the complete picture. The Gentiles were not only going to flow into the house, but they were going to receive full inclusion as full covenant members with Jewish Christian believers. And this mystery was previously concealed from them. Watch what Paul says in Ephesians 3, in verses 3-6, that by revelation there was made known to me the mystery, here we go, the mystery of Christ. Remember, we looked in Revelation 10, the mystery of God is what is accomplished, it's fulfilled. Paul says the mystery of Christ, which in other generations was not made known to the sons of men, has now been revealed to his holy prophets and apostles and prophets in the Spirit. And then he says, to be specific, that the Gentiles are fellow heirs, fellow members of the body, and fellow partakers of the promise in Christ Jesus through the gospel. What Paul is telling us is that the Gentiles were not just going to come into the kingdom as second-class citizens. And if you think that's not important, believe me, it's extremely important. As a matter of fact, it is the center of the controversy of the letter to the Galatians. When Paul addressed the Galatians, there were Judaizers, Jewish believers, who were trying to force the Galatians, and had already been successfully done so, that they had to be circumcised. That circumcision was, from their standpoint, required for full covenant membership. The idea of a ger, an alien, which the Gentiles were, Paul's whole argument was, look, this righteousness does not require circumcision. The righteous Gentile, the ger tzedek, which means righteous or just, that is accomplished through faith in Christ and faith alone.